E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Sejam bem-vindos a esse vídeo. Eu estou aqui hoje gravando da sede da BYU Pathway e nós somos muito gratos por vocês terem nos recebido e nós vamos apresentar para vocês esse lugar maravilhoso. Estou aqui com a Isis.
Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Eu fui chamada para servir como missionária de serviço pelo Pathway no Brasil, então vocês vão ver um pouquinho mais, ouvir mais sobre mim daqui em diante. Mas a gente também está aqui representando o Vincenzo e a oportunidade de trabalhar junto com a Central do Livro de Mormon para ajudar, principalmente os membros no Brasil, a compreender a importância da educação e o que a igreja está oferecendo no Brasil hoje. Então, a BYU já está no Brasil, a gente só tem que começar a participar, interagir e crescer como membros e como que é a palavra em português? Aproveitar essa oportunidade de ter uma educação de qualidade e pagando bem menos. Isso é incrível, é uma bênção que os membros dessa geração, talvez alguns não entendam, isso não existia alguns anos atrás. Então, a gente está aqui para servir, para ajudar a fazer propaganda, que a BYU é importante, e principalmente esse sistema de ajudar com o inglês no início e depois entender como que funciona uma educação secular, né, igual para a faculdade, e ter certificação, também se quiser. Você tem 3 opções diferentes de certificação e mais o bacharelado. Então, são oportunidades que os membros no Brasil hoje têm e é uma bênção muito grande. Então, a gente está aqui para servir e ajudar vocês.
Nós temos a Brooke, que vai apresentar para nós a sede aqui. Ela trabalha no market, right?
Yes.
Ah, certo?
Yes. Hi, my name is Brooke Peterson. I work at BYU Pathway Worldwide, and I'm so excited to show you around the office today. So as much as we can, we've tried to bring our students really into the space. And so as we walk around, you'll see we have murals, we have quotes, we have all of these students around the world that are sharing their personal testimonies of BYU Pathway. So you're gonna see some of that throughout the space. So these are just conference rooms where we have each of our purposes really laid out. And then this is the pathway, really. So we believe in a stackable approach. So we have folks first start with Pathway Connect. So they're learning those skills with budgeting, time management, how to really be a student, and then they can stack. So in their first year, they're taking their first certificate class, and we have the certificate first model. So they're able to, in the time that they would typically just get a bachelor's degree, they can get 3 certificates and an associate's degree. So it really makes them marketable along the way. So they're improving, they're getting marginal skills that are really gonna benefit themselves and their families. Well, what's so great about it is that it's affordable. It's one of those things where it's a marginable cost where people can typically afford it, but we also have scholarships. So last year,
Return missionaries,
yes,
right?
yeah. So all return missionaries that have served in the last 5 years automatically receive 25% off their tuition during that first year program as our student in Pathway Connect. And then now every student, regardless of age or missionary service, is eligible for the Heber J. Grant Scholarship. So that's a 10, 25, or 50% scholarship that's needs-based. So depending on what's happening in their family, their personal life, they're eligible for additional scholarships. So this space is actually our call center, and it looks empty right now, but everyone is just at home working right now. With the pandemic, we haven't fully returned to the office. And so every empty desk is a person sitting at home, and they're ready to help. They're ready to answer questions via chat, via email, via phone. We are here to help answer questions, to serve, and to help you make it through so that you can get that degree, you can work together. We are behind you 100%. Then this is kind of fun over here. So because we're in the Salt Lake Valley, there's different parts of church history that you get to see on a regular basis. So this mountain right here, where there's sort of the dome, is actually Ensign Peak. So that is where
I was hiking there a couple weeks ago. Amazing.
it's beautiful.
Wow.
And so this is where the saints really came into the valley. They saw the valley. They had been traveling for months on end. And this is where they saw hope, where they saw progress, where they saw the opportunity. And so it's such a blessing to be able to see that and to have that incorporated where we can be an ensign to the world and provide educational opportunities no matter where someone lives. We have folks from academic advising, folks from IT, enrollment. So this whole office space is really set up to help our students succeed. As we come into this space, we have some of our full-time service missionaries who are here to help facilitate running gatherings, to answer questions. They serve in a variety of ways, so not only servicing our gatherings, but also helping other service missionaries, helping students matriculate. So they've finished Pathway Connect, they're ready to move on to Ensign College or BYU Idaho. They've got questions.
This is good because for those who are the first generation in college,
Yeah.
they need so much help to understand what's going on and how's the next step. Yeah,
Totally.
so
It's a
important.
huge undertaking. Huge. And then on this side, we've got some of our IT folks. And so they are here to help make sure systems are running. They are helping with our website. They're helping make sure that the application is up and running so that it's available 24/7 for folks to apply. This is just more missionary space over here. And then this hall, we've got folks. I'm not sure if anyone's in the office right now. Most of them are out traveling, trying to reach out to students. So we have area managers that represent the entire world. So every area of the church has an area manager. So our area manager for Brazil lives in Brazil, but some of our other area managers for, say, South America South or South America Northwest, they actually live here in the States, but travel back and forth. So we have students from 188 countries. So it is truly worldwide. Our goal is to be embedded wherever the church is organized. So if there is a ward, a branch, a small group of members, BYU Pathway is available. And because we're online, you can do it as the only member in a remote part of a country. You do not have to be part of a booming ward or stake to seek and to be able to have that connection and to be able to spend time with members of our faith, to be able to be lifted up and to see that you're part of something bigger. BYU Pathway is available for anyone in more than 180 countries. So you do not have to be a member of the church in order to participate. You will have service missionaries, you'll have members of the church, there'll be prayers and scripture reading. So we recommend that those who aren't members of the church have a friend, a family member, someone they can ask questions to, because inevitably they're going to come up. But you do not have to be a member in order to participate. The one thing that you do need to do is to pass an English language test. So it's not as intense as the TOEFL, if you've heard of that. But you do need to have a base understanding of the English language so that you can take college courses, university courses online in another language. But if you don't speak English yet, or if you don't pass the language test, English Connect is there to help and to really be a support. It's that first step to joining BYU Pathway. We have lots of our students who go to English Connect first, and we even see a lot of really good success for those students because they're used to that weekly gathering, they're used to weekly assignments. It's a great preparation for them to join BYU Pathway. Yeah, so our students are 18 to 118. So it's awesome. We actually have some really incredible stories of people who really wanted to go to school when they were younger. They couldn't afford it, they didn't have the time, they had a young family, but they've been able to find the time now. And so it's been incredibly rewarding. Some of them are like, I'm retired, I'm done with my career, but getting a degree was for me. And so that has been really fun to see. It's been great to watch families do it together. We even have some of our service missionaries that are BYU Pathway students that have gone on and are seeking their degree through BYU Idaho or Ensign College. They are serving, their children are now BYU Pathway students. They see the value of education and a faith-based education and what it's done for them as individuals, and they want to offer that same opportunity to their family. And so it does not matter how old you are. It's never too late, it's never too early to get a degree. And we also partner with the Institute. So if you're a young single adult, if you're between 18 and 30, we have Institute as a really big focus of your first year experience and learning together. So you're not only seeing people in your gathering, you're also meeting people in your Institute classes and those that are at a similar age and part of their life. So it's a great way to make friends. It's a great way to meet people who have a similar values that you do. And Concern for the One is my favorite because it's really all about the individual. And when we can look at the difference that this program and BYU Pathway makes for one person, it's like a million people in one. Because if you can help someone catch the vision of what they can do for themselves, what they are capable of doing, it changes everything. It changes the people around them, it changes their perspective. And I think about the blessings of the temple and the mirrors of eternity. When you're helping one person, you're not just helping one person, you're helping every generation before and every generation after. Well, and there's a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction in education, and even just I did a hard thing. Yeah. I changed, I grew, yes. It's that pat on the back to be able to say, I can do something hard, right? And life is hard. And so having that confidence and that ability to say, I can do something hard is huge. Yeah. Because you can take that growth mindset and that ability to change, that ability to grow.
And you get away from the victim cycle.
Yes.
As you see, whatever they did before me, after me is going to be different. Mm-hmm. So you break that cycle there, and then you like, okay, now I show you a better way.
Yes.
And now we go from here.
Yep. You can learn, you can grow, you can say, you know what, it ends with me or it starts with me. Yeah. Whatever the pattern, whatever the excitement is, you have the ultimate say.
Yeah.